Well, welcome back. So, my live was closed by YouTube, which I don't understand. How many channels on YouTube look at live songs, videos, brand new, just released by content creators, right? The original content creator, and then literally listen to it, break it down, and review it. And you get to see the whole video sometimes. And yet, those channels are all over YouTube, literally all over YouTube, flooding YouTube. Right? And many channels actually look at movies, movie reviews, watch movies. I saw some guys watching Blade and other movies that obviously are older movies and watching it and critiquing it and breaking that down. I'm looking at a boxing match, which happened months ago. Everybody knows the result of it, so it's nothing new. There was breaks between segments in that where literally we're talking and the video stopped, but somehow that was an issue. See, YouTube, I don't understand how you pick and choose. Like the fact that you let my channel get closed from doing content that everybody does on YouTube. But when I did it, somehow you let some pipsqueak motherfucker get my channel closed because I did something wrong. No, I did what tons of channels do consistently. Use other people's videos and break it down under fair use. Whereas those channels consistently still put up their content, but for some reason I got fucked over by YouTube, and now my live got closed after 6 rounds. 6 rounds of looking at Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. Was the issue the volume, the listening to it? I don't understand how that can be a topic, because when you watch live videos, right? Like, let's look. Like, how many are these? Really, it's just crazy, man. Like, look, here we go. This is people listening to Ren, an English singer, and commenting on his song. Look at this. There's fucking shitload of them. And their channels are there with hundreds of thousands, some of them even a million views. But those channels still put out their content. JB LDBC reported. Why would John Boxing report my fucking video? If really, is that what happened? Because that would be ridiculous. Sean, are you familiar with Boxiano? No. What's that? Boxiano. But like all these channels, literally, they're taking content from a creator, playing the whole video, and they have no problem. But all I did was make a video about Devin Haney's fight with Ryan Garcia, letting you watch the fight and talking about it. Everybody could talk about it, give their opinions in the comment section. We've already all seen the fight, so it's nothing new. And this is not live content. I'm not stealing a live boxing match and showing it here to make money off of YouTube, right? Some bullshit. Irishman, you saw the fight? Everybody saw the fight. Mars, what's up? Boxiano is a female boxing blogger from the LDBC. I don't know who she is. Why? Did she report my channel right now and have a problem with me showing the Devin Haney Ryan Garcia fight? Because what would be the problem with watching a boxing match? And why would she care? This some bullshit. Like literally, I don't understand why people have these crazy fucking bullshit going on, because it's irrelevant. YouTube sent me a video, and what did the comment, and what did they say? Our team has reviewed your content, and unfortunately we think it violates the third-party content policy. We've removed the following content from YouTube. We know that this might be disappointing, but it's important for us at YouTube, a safe place for all. If content breaks our rules, to move it. If you think you've made a mistake, you can appeal. Yeah, you've made a mistake, because what are you talking about? This is totally fucking fair use. looking at a fight, breaking it down. Sean, get real beef on these YouTube streets, man. What are we talking about? There is way to do it. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do it, so I'm useless to you. Sorry, Sean. It's enough people flag YouTube, takes notice. Drew Titan channel was shut down. He's been on the backup channel. Do you hear Coach Malachi's channel got demonetized? LDBC are snitches. Well, that's the thing, the problem with many of these people, because you look at them and they're only in it for money, right? So if people are going to use those channels specifically to find out about boxing, they're going to fucking have no opportunity to showcase anything, because what do they show? Nothing. I mean, let's go 78 boxing. I know 78 apparently was talking about me, but what's his video content? Ryan Garcia, Suleiman, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Stephen A. Smith being closed down, Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis, Ryan Garcia, Javante Davis stops Martin, Matthias, Gary, Antoine Russell. Literally, that's his content. And that's the whole LDBC, because they're all releasing the same fucking content. They ain't talking about boxing. They're just fucking, literally doing what YouTube is accusing me of. Stealing content to make money off of YouTube. Be careful, Sean. They might demonetize you. Demonetize me. Fuck, I'm not even officially monetized yet because John Boxing got my channel closed down. Can't be promoting drug cheats on YouTube, Mr. Newton. Who's promoting a drug cheat? That's LDBC promoting drug cheats. Do you think my video is promoting Ryan Garcia? 8 rounds for Usyk. You tell me any video where I've been fucking promoting Ryan Garcia since this whole thing went down. You must be talking about channels like Ego Boxing or Showbiz the Adult, Black American YouTubers, because that ain't me. 78 gonna lose money not posting Ryan Garcia for a year. No, 78's still gonna post about Ryan Garcia for a fucking year. It's going to be the back and forth between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney for a whole fucking year until Fight 2.0 comes out, right? Literally, that's what they're going to talk about. That's going to be their content. And they're going to do the same thing they did with Fury Wilder, right? And we see even when Fury was fighting 2 in-between opponents before the second fight with Wilder, they still made the content consistently. PED cheat, Haney. Well, he never got caught, but he is part of fucking Snack. And we know Snack, when it's a fighter like Shakur or Bud Crawford, then LDBC channels are pointing fingers at them, accusing them of using PEDs. It's ironic, right? Ironic when it's Devin Haney. Of course, it can't be true. I ain't saying it is true. I think everyone's cheating in fucking boxing. So I don't care. And people literally criticize me because I don't care. So I should be like these channels you follow that fucking only care because they're utilizing it to make money off of YouTube. Ah, okay. Yes, I should care. YouTube, you done me wrong on multiple occasions, and that shit ain't right. So you should fucking definitely go above and beyond to fucking, do something nice. Because my other channels, you don't even give any fucking algorithm hype. You just let those videos disappear. Meanwhile, on my feed, I saw a dude that had 9 views on a video and it was popping up on my channel. But my other channels, their views don't pop up. And then here, you're not allowing me to do free use or fair use, showcasing a fight that happened months ago, literally months ago. You think right now, fucking DAZN Boxing is making money off of the Ryan Garcia Devin Haney fight? It's there in the circulation. I'm probably the person most recently to even watch that fight again. But to be fair, we got through 6 rounds of it. At that time, we had Ryan Garcia behind 5-1. He won the first round and then went on to lose the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, and the 6th round. So that was my whole point of that video. Definitely not supporting Ryan Garcia, but pointing out how Devin Haney could have easily got a draw in that fight. He needed literally 1 more round to get a draw on my card. Somebody else may have felt Ryan Garcia stole one of those other 5 rounds. Let me know if you felt that way. But the truth is, Ryan Garcia only benefited when he was able to land the left hand and hurt or drop Devin Haney. Ego, Southpaw, and Showbiz all blocked me today. They really mad. Well, there you go. Those are the channels that consistently hate on Devin Haney and have been fucking fanboying for Ryan Garcia. Not me. Could never be me because I'm not a supporter of Ryan Garcia, and not because of the drug cheat fucking allegations. That shit don't mean anything. But because he epitomizes what modern fucking America is. Him. He's the epitome of it. He is this next generation of fanboy who come on our channels, probably fucking getting us demonetized, and obviously just fucking hard to listen to. Pandering, victimhood. Fuck that guy. I mean, if he would have got suspended for 2 years, I would not fucking be sad. The guy that would be sad would be Devin Haney, because then he'd have to fucking sit around for 2 years before he could get the second fight. But guys, thanks for jumping in. Showbiz is a channel for the casuals. He's just trying to make money off of boxing. But the problem is, when you make money off boxing, you fucking don't even focus on boxing. You focus on hot topics, right? And most of these channels, that's what they focus on. Hot topics. Yes. Hot topics, man. That's what they are. They're all about hot topics, which means they ignore everything else about boxing. Even, what do you call it? Pro box. Pro boxers basically went in the same direction. Now they're consistently talking about Canelo Alvarez, David Benavidez. That's the hot topic that they won't let go. And have tons of smoke for Canelo, no smoke for fucking Tank Davis, right? Actually, they're propping up Tank Davis and putting on their pound for pound top 3 list. Yeah, Showbiz is a gimmick. His whole fucking act, right? Fucking puppets and voices and fucking everything else. That's why I had to stop watching him, because it was just like, this shit's cringe, man. Like, I'm not looking for a fucking variety show. I'm looking for somebody that likes boxing, watches boxing, and who you can talk about with boxing. What's insane, Showbiz has nearly 10,000 people watching his commentary stream. I know. You need a gimmick. Fuck. I got a gimmick. Jed Goodman reported Tank versus Martin pay-per-view to be 220 buys. Face of boxing, huh? Ego is a gimmick. He is. But the good thing about Ego, unlike Showbiz, he used to do what Ring IQ did with his videos. Very good editing, very good production. So his videos were fun to watch, well made, right? And that's what Ring IQ has going for him as well. Really good, easy to watch, visually very entertaining. They grab your attention. Whereas you look at a channel like Fannin, it's this bald-headed dumb motherfucker sitting in front of a chair, no different than me. And meanwhile, so many people are eager to listen to what he says. Yet all he does is also talk about the hot topic, right? And he's anti-Haney and pro fucking Spence, anti-Crawford, pro Spence, and pro Tank Davis. I'll try out how you can watch fights without channels getting banned. Cheers, JD. The reality of the situation is, I felt, because it was small and we're just watching clips, even though it's rounds, but it's clips as far as anything else is concerned. Yet people like True School Sports don't get over 100 during their streams, usually around 50. Well, it's hard to watch his lives, to be fair, right? To be fair. He's a guy that loves boxing, but it's hard to watch his lives. Watching his videos are fine, but watching his lives, it's kind of hard. Not to say it's cringe, but sometimes it's just difficult to watch one of his whole lives about a fight, right? Whereas you watch like a Wave, he's much better, right? Yet he's doing the same. He's just in his apartment, sitting behind a desk. You look at a guy like Hatman. He has like just a static picture up and then him talking behind it. Yet it's much better, right? It's just, obviously some people connect with their audience more than others. And that's just the reality of, TV, radio, or whatever it may be. Of course, Showbiz is trying to be the whole gimmick, big bell, boom, voices, and do all of that stuff. But, that shit becomes cringeworthy quick, super quick. Obviously, a few things, might not be bad, but having like a whole selection of things, yeah, it's tough to take. Or the LDBC, all they do is sit there for the first 15, 20 minutes shouting out everybody in the comment section. That shit's hard to take too, because they're pandering to their audience, just waiting for them to throw them cash. Sean, are you planning to rejoin Pound for Pound Boxing Report panel? What do you mean? They don't want me. They'd rather be fucking a group of people that nobody actually watches. When was the last time you watched them? I haven't seen their stuff. Doesn't even pop up on my feed anymore. And don't get me wrong, I love Gail. She's excellent, great. And it was great when Mike Montero would come on once in a while. But generally, I remember having a boxing conversation, and they had that black girl from Chicago who was fighting cancer or whatever she was going through. And I got attacked because I was pushing for a Manny Pacquiao versus Bud Crawford fight. How do you get attacked for pushing for a Manny Pacquiao Crawford fight? Yet people like John will say, oh, he doesn't support black fighters. Yet I'm on a panel. Everyone's black except me and Gail. And I'm the only one pushing for a Pacquiao Crawford fight. And that was before Pacquiao beat Keith Thurman to become a welterweight champion for the third time in a row. Pound for Boxing Report has been on YouTube for 15 years and don't have 1,000 subs. I know, right? And the biggest thing they had is when they used to pull on Beats and the racist dude from New York that fucking followed Beats onto the show. And all they did was make everything about race, right? And then, people ignore that. And literally I got kicked off because I called Beats out. And of course, the guy that runs the channel sided with Beats, even though you see what he brought to your channel, racism. I never brought that to your channel. He did. With that dude from New York, I can't even remember his name. That guy is a huge racist. His channel, anti-Jew, he was ridiculous. But these were the people that Beats was running with, right? But yet you're going to point fingers and accuse everyone else of being a racist. You have a blatant fucking racist on every video you fucking do when you do a panel. He's no longer around, and neither is the short little basketball guy from the UK that used to be with him as well. But, things change. We move on. We move forward. You pushed for the wrong black boxer. He wasn't YouTube channel approved. Well, that's true. That's true. But the truth is, on that channel, they didn't have the LDBC, PBC agenda. So my question was, why wouldn't you be pushing for Crawford to face Manny Pacquiao? Oh, Pacquiao's too old. He should retire. He should retire. How did that fucking statement hang? After that fucking statement, he went on to become a world champion by beating Keith Thurman. So, people may not remember that, but I remember it because it exposes the bullshit. But, it is what it is. But thanks, everyone, for jumping on. I just wanted to finish considering what happened to the last feed and how it was unfairly stopped halfway through the fight. We didn't even get to see the last 6 rounds of the fight, which actually were going to become the most exciting part of the fight. Ryan Garcia actually dropping Devin Haney. But after the first 6 rounds on my card, 5-1 Devin Haney. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments below. Yo, Sean, you think you could take John Boxing in a fight? No, probably not. Sean, have a good weekend, bro. You too, JD. Sean, do it. Gets depressing being a villain. I'm not a villain. I just think these people are victims, and victims need someone to fucking point fingers at, right? So that's just the world we live in. We live in a bunch of simps, Ryan Garcia type of fucking people that fucking are always the villain. It's never me. It's always you. I didn't do it. You did it. It's not my fault, right? So these people are just like Ryan Garcia, fucking exactly the same. 2 peas in a fucking pod. Yet, of course, they're pro Devin Haney, but he's the same. What's he doing now? The same fucking type of whinging and cringing that Ryan Garcia is doing. These 2 guys are made fucking perfect for one another because they are really what's wrong with modern boxing. a bunch of bitches and pussy ass motherfuckers that are more focused on getting paid than actually doing anything significant in the sport. Stinger Newton by 10th round TKO. Oh yeah, I don't know if I could go 10 rounds. I might have a heart attack. But cheers, everyone. Thanks for watching. Sorry that the feed didn't last too long. I'm going to be releasing it, at least the first part of it, once again, just the part where they didn't stop me. And I'm going to re-release that, so that'll be out there, just the 10 points about Devin Haney. So if you haven't seen it, stay tuned, check that out. That was the first part of the video before we started reviewing the fight. But cheers, everyone. Peace out.